What makes the Women's March so important is that it not only focuses on women's rights, but human rights. I marched today to give a platform to Black people, many of whose voices aren't listened to, and whose existence is not portrayed positively nor accurately. We oftentimes overlook prejudice and injustice in our communities with the excuse that because we live in the Bay Area, it's not a problem here. In quote, we live in a liberal bubble. By no means should this suggest that there are no holes in the bubble that account for hate to seep into our neighborhoods. In a school in this very town, I had a textbook snatched off my desk by two boys. One saying slaves don't need books, the other saying N-words can't read. I've been called monkey N-word, and I've had chimp noises directed at me. This behavior cannot be normalized, as boys will be boys. These boys will grow up to be men, and some may even aspire to be our president. Outside our community, the problems extend to a systemic level. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 14.3% of America is Black. Yet this percentage is disproportionately represented by 1 million of the 2.3 million people currently incarcerated. Additionally, Black people are 2.5 times more likely to be killed by police officers than white people. The glorification of law and order and stop and frisk by our new administration will impact Black people the most, not to ignore the many other people of color as well. Now, the point of my speech is not to shame America, nor our community, but to seek an acknowledgement of the problems around us. We were taught that in the United States of America, everyone has the inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It is well past time that we reclaim these rights for everyone, with no exceptions. The prejudice in our communities was not caused by the election. It existed long before, and it will last long after. Regardless of the outcome, we would still need to have this conversation as to how we are going to fix these issues and not allow our new administration to normalize prejudice. It will take hard work and perseverance to guide us through the next 4 years, but this can only be done if we acknowledge the problem and recognize that, like women's rights, Black rights are also human rights.